It's 2024 and we're back at Knoebels. Let's find out what's new. All right, so we're here at Knoebels for a third year in a row. So instead of it being a Explorer or a What's New, this year we're revisiting Knoebels. So every year there's something new and exciting at Knoebels, and this video is going to walk you through all the different new items there. Now, is there going to be a new ride? Maybe. Is there going to be new food? Oh, you know there definitely will be. And is there going to be games and all that stuff here? Definitely new merchandise. Knoebels every year has something new, and that's what this video is all about. So sit back, relax as we show you everything that's new at Knoebels for 2024. So we're going to start off the What's New video with what was new last year. So we're going to come over here. This is the main road. Right there's the Alamo, right over there's the lemon stand and all that. Now when you come over here by the Merry Mixers, which is their scramblers, it is the Baron Curve. Now I've asked numerous people, how do you pronounce that? Is it Bearing or Bearing or whatever? Basically the consensus that I got was the Baron Curve. All right, so this was new to be for next year. Now, what they did with this is something a little bit cool that Knoebels is known for. They bought two of this classic ride, and what they decided to do was Frankenstein it together. So, but like with everything, it doesn't always work out right. You know, you're really betting that every piece that's broken on the one will actually be working on the other, and life just doesn't work that way here. So it looks like there's a track piece missing right there, and they definitely need to get some parts. It looks like they don't even have the station set up yet here. Now, if you watch our What's New at Knoebels last year, you'll know that it was not anything like this. It was basically just an area. So they are progressing with it, but at this point, it's still not operational. They are hoping to get it going this year. I'm hoping next year's video for What's New at Knoebels has this bad boy going. And you know that this is a home park for us. So once this thing opens up, I will be here making sure we get some footage of it going and stuff. But this is the only real new attraction that they've been discussing. I know right now they're working on the Paratrooper. I also know they're working on the log flume, getting things all ready for the new year. Now, both of those should be operational by the end of the year. When I went by the Paratrooper when I first got here, yeah, you'll see later on in the video, it definitely needs some work. But this is the only thing that's slated to be new on the ride front. And fingers crossed, like I said, these are a classic ride. They go really fast. You go flying around these curves pretty quick. So I'm excited to actually see this thing in its glory later on this year. So this is the ride that we're hoping to have open in 2024. All right, so we're right in front of the Haunted Mansion. Now last year, most of the stuff that was new at Knoebels had to do with the Haunted Mansion because it turned 50 years old. I think actually if you turn to this side here, yep, there you go. 50th anniversary. So now it's the 51st and it's not as exciting, but I do like the fact that they actually have the photo thing here with the I guess skeleton horse and the skeleton carriage rider and stuff. But that was last year, so nobody really celebrates 51. But when you come over to this side over here, there is some more food items I wanted to discuss. And in particular, there's actually two new items over at the pizza location. So right here's the round stand, and we're going to be telling you what's new at the round stand a little bit later. But when you come over here to the pizza place, there are two brand new items for 2024. And the first one is a extra large soft pretzel. So this is a $10 pretzel. You look right here, it says $10 for the pretzel. So you know that's got to be a gigantic pretzel. And then the other thing that's new is the pizza flight. So you go there where you actually, slices are $4, but when you do a pizza flight, you can actually get 3 slices of different types of pizza. So if you always want to try the cauliflower crust or especially pizza of the weeks and stuff like that, that's where you want to go. So definitely check out the pizza stand. They got some new stuff this year. All right, so we're here at the Chalet gift shop here, and this is the main one that's right across from the Phoenix. And what I want to do is I want to show you every year they got new stuff here, so we want to show you some of the newer designs. And of course, with it being so close to Phoenix, you're going to get a lot of different Phoenix merchandise here, especially the tie-dye. That one's brand new. I've never saw that one before. Definitely an interesting logo on that front. And then the front of it's pretty nice too, so they actually have a patch there. But what I like about Knoebels is they actually hang up the shirts, and then you can find them down here. So You don't have to keep like ruffling through everything here. That's another good tie-dye. They definitely went tie-dye with a lot of them here. And of course, you know, they're definitely going to be showing off the award of best wooden coaster when it comes to Phoenix. But this is all the Phoenix shirts here, and they've got so many different designs. This one's completely different. We did the merchandise video last time, and you can definitely check out that one again. But definitely some new stuff here. I've never seen them anything with Stratosphere, which I always thought was a great name for a tower. And then, of course, they have flying turns. So they got so many new designs. That's the one thing about Knoebels. So with all these different designs, it's great. It's always something new there. So we highly recommend this store, but they've got a lot of other things too. They got the typical, you know, the mugs with people's names, and they always have a ton of hat designs. So this is one of many stores that they have at Knoebels. And later on in this video, we're going to stop by and show you a few more. Oh, it's an impulse shirt too. So, but definitely make sure if you like merchandise here, definitely make sure you hit the Chalet gift shop right across from the Phoenix. All right, so over here at the Shake Shack is their newest thing here, which is you've never had a waffle like this, the Liege waffle. So it's similar to a Belgian waffle, but studded with pearl sugar for extra crunchy sweetness. So now, of course, Shake Shack's not open today, but at least here we can see what this is all about here. It's soft, fluffy on the inside, crunchy on the outside. So it comes in different toppings with the chocolate caramel, the butter hazelnut, strawberry, and cream. So over here, it's also located at the Creekside Coffee, which is near the Grand Carousel. We're going to walk by there later, but I wanted to show you this little description because this is something completely new, and that's what's great about Knoebels. They always are trying something new and exciting. All right, like we mentioned before, we are here on the Wednesday, on a rainy Wednesday, the first operating day, and you can definitely tell that the season hasn't kicked off yet because here's the log flume completely empty, but this is not about the log flume, which has been here forever. We're here to tell you what's new at Knoebels, and we're right in front of our favorite location, which is the Backyard Barbecue. Now, the Backyard Barbecue is famous for the bacon on a stick and things like that. However, for this upcoming year, they got something brand new. It's called the Pulled Barbecue Chicken Sandwich. It's right there already on the menu there. It's $8. So if you know anything about Knoebels, when they bring something to the Backyard Barbecue, you know it's going to be one of their top things. So definitely make sure if you're in the mood for a barbecue chicken sandwich here, this is where you want to go. That's brand new for 2024. All right, so another thing on the ride front here, right by the lemon stand and the Pioneer train, right here is where Power Surge was last year. Now, if you came to the park last year, you know that Power Surge really did not operate at all last year. So I went and I asked a couple people, and I found out that this Power Surge is gone. It is, like I said, it's gravel. There's nothing here. But guess what? They have another Power Surge that is being shipped to them. So there will be a new Power Surge coming here later on this year. But right now it's gravel and it's concrete as my nemesis there, the Ferris wheel, goes by. But never fear, there will be, just like with Paratrooper, it doesn't look great right now, and log flume's down today, but pretty soon Power Surge will be back with a brand new Power Surge. All right, when you come to Knoebels, you know you got to get ice cream and stuff like that. Now, the Shake Shack doesn't have anything new, but the biggest thing that they're celebrating this year is the Old Mill ice cream. And why are they celebrating this? Well, this is now 50 years old, people. So for 50 years, this wheel has been going around and around and around, and like I said, I always love this because it's almost like a working mill. It actually lets people know exactly how a mill works with it going, and they got the drill press and the whole 9 yards here. But this is now 50 years old. Now, why does that matter? Well, you know what? When something turns 50 years old with Knoebels, they always have a different kind of flavor and stuff like that. So first of all, they got the sundaes here. They've got the specialties like the banana splits and stuff like that. And then they got all the standard flavors and stuff like that. But here's a new one, Roaring Creek Ripple. So Roaring Creek Ripple is the brand new flavor here at the Old Mill Sundays. So definitely want to check that out this year. 50 years old. This is the biggest thing celebrating a birthday this year. And when you're here, make sure get a Roaring Creek Ripple. Nah, you don't want a single. Make it a double. All right, we're right here at the main entrance, and right there is Impulse. But basically, Impulse is not new, but they always have new merchandise at the Impulse store, and they also have it right there at the main store as soon as you walk in. So when you come over here, They always have impulse merchandise here, and they always have some new stuff, which is always nice. And of course, they've got what Knoebels always does, which is great, is they actually have the designs up high. These are the long hooded sweatshirts, and then these are the long sleeves all here. But the newest one I see is right over here, this combination. And that one is really nice. It's nice and sharp. It's funny, when you talk about Knoebels, you hardly ever talk about impulse, but for what it is a really good ride. Now, if you're going to come here, you want to come over this way, because this is the first store that you hit when you come in, and they always have new general Knoebels stuff. Now, the one thing I noticed a lot about is 26. There's a lot of 26 there. If you know what 26 is, let us know in the comment section. We know what 1926 means, but we want to know if you know what 1926 means, because I did notice there's a lot of 1926s. But yet again, up here you can see all the different designs. In this store here, they got particular stuff on the Pioneer train, which is one of the best trains we've ever been on. But they also have the puppy dog ones here. They got the Ferris wheel, which is my arch nemesis. Right there's 26 again. This is one of the nicer ones here. And they actually have shirts for Skloosh. So they got a lot of unique stuff. You want to make sure, if you like merchandise, you always want to check out the stores at Knoebels, because they always have new and exciting stuff here. Now, those are the shirts, but of course they also have different things over here too, like the different cups and such. Now, if you're interested in merchandise, definitely make sure you check out our merch at Knoebels from last year, where we went through every store and showed you everything that there was. So we're going to walk over here one more time too, because there is one more section. This is also a piece that we always want to make sure that we're highlighting. Over here is all the different stuffed animals, stuffies. But then, of course, what I think is the nicest piece here is a Afghan with a grand carousel. So definitely make sure you check out the store as soon as you come in and leave the park. Before you hit the parking lot, make sure you hit the store to see what they got. It's always new all the time. All right, so we're about halfway done with the what's new and exciting at Knoebels. And if you got this far in the video, definitely make sure you like and subscribe. We know there's a lot of food items here, but there's a couple other things that are thrown in there, especially when it comes to merchandise and, of course, food. And then, of course, some of the ride stuff, some different things going on there. But definitely make sure you check out our Knoebels. We have a lot of other videos on Knoebels. We've done must rides, we've done making the grade, we've done helpful hints, and we've done our first ever park review with Knoebels. So this park is definitely special to us. And if you like Knoebels, sit back and relax, because we got a whole new section to tell you about. So I already know what you're thinking. Okay, a $10 soft pretzel. How big is this thing? Well, let's show you how big this soft pretzel is. That is the size of a small pizza there, so you can definitely, for $10, that is something that's new here at Knoebels. You can probably feed a family of 4, at least 3, depending on how big the kids are, but for $10, I highly recommend it. Definitely check it out this year at Knoebels. Thank you. All right, so sadness is when the International Food Court right by the Anthracite Museum is closed. However, the one good thing about Knoebels is it's very rare that they actually pull the gates. So we're going to show you what is new and exciting for 2024 here at the International, and it's pretty much right up in front here. If you're familiar with the International, they've got, you know, US. They got Dexter's Deli right there. Dexter's one of their many mascots. Over here, you got the American cuisine, which is the chicken sandwiches and world cuisine and stuff like that. But what's new is actually going to be right over here. They have empanadas, brand new empanadas, $9. You can get your thing of beef or chicken, but that's what's going to be new for good old 2024. So when you come here, if you want Mexican food, this is where you want to go. Okay, so we're back at the round stand and over here by the old mill, Sundays and stuff. But you know what, ride-wise, it looks like one of our rides is taking a little bit of a break this summer. This is where the Paratrooper was. And I talked to guest services, and a little information that we got here is they're not giving up on the Paratrooper. They're actually planning on buying 1 or 2 of these classic rides, and then doing kind of what they're doing with the Baron Curve and what they've done with many other rides, which is pretty much try to Frankenstein something together to make it a better ride. So this is, they said it wasn't broken, but they just wanted it to be better. So the Paratrooper this year is not going to be around, at least in the early part of the summer. I'm sure throughout the year you're going to be seeing motion and things happening here. But if this was your favorite ride, or if you like classic rides, right behind there is a Tilt and Whirl, and of course you still got the Roto Jets. So, but Paratrooper is not going to be around in 2024. All right, so there's the Paratrooper, but I'm actually here because they have a lot of advertisements throughout the park, and one of them here is something that we definitely hit up a lot on the Let's Eat at Knoebels, and that is their all-you-can-eat different nights. And here they actually have returns on June 12th at the Oasis. Basically, you got spaghetti night, $10.75 and $7.75 for kids. And basically, you get all-you-can-eat spaghetti, you get meatballs or sausage, salad, garlic bread, and then you can actually get different meals too, with the chicken parm with spaghetti and the eggplant parm for $12.75 and $13.25 respectively. So definitely, if you're in the area, every Wednesday from 4 to 7. So today's Wednesday, but it's not June 12th. But it's Wednesday, but it's not June 12th. But you always want to check out what's going on, especially if you're during the week. Check out what's going on at the Oasis. You cannot beat their food specials. So like we mentioned before, a lot of the new things here at Knoebels is the food, and we're right in front of Phoenix. So of course this is Phoenix Junction, which is a typical stand here, but it's got a great location. But they actually have a few things that are new this year. Check it out, Phoenix Junction right there, steakhouse. So a couple of things they have new this year is, the thing that caught my eye was the burger of the week. So when you zoom in real quick there with the burger of the week, basically every week, starting on a Monday, so they're not going to be changing it in the middle of the week, but on a Monday they're going to have a different one. It could be Hawaiian, hot cheese, boom shakalaka, which was today's, Korean barbecue, and buffalo burgers. So they run about $9.25 each. You can also get them as a burger, or as chicken, or even Beyond Burger if you want to spend that extra 50 cents here. And of course they also have, I was told earlier, they actually have garlic parmesan fries, which are new this year too. That's $7. So remember, you can use cash, you can use card, or you can use tickets. Just check your tickets. They might actually be the kinds that you want to get. And you know, some of them are for games and food and the whole 9 yards. So this is Phoenix Junction, and definitely make sure you check it out here. So we mentioned the Old Creek Mill earlier, but you know what? They actually brought this out. This was now originally. So this is everything that's new here with the 50th anniversary. So we talked about the Roaring Creek Ripple, but they also have some new sundaes. They have the Water Wheel Sundae, which actually has your choice of ice cream with blue marshmallow cream with chocolate rocks, wagon wheel pretzels, and a quarter waffle. That sounds interesting. And then they have the Anniversary Sundae, which is the new flavor, the Roaring Creek Ripple ice cream, topped with peanut butter sauce, hot fudge, and fresh sliced bananas. And also, they have dairy-free vanilla. So this is everything that is new at the 50th anniversary of the old mill. So definitely make sure you start and end your day here at the old mill. All right, so we're here at the Time Machine Theater, and something that's new this year is not, it's the same show as last year. So if you're familiar with the Time Machine Theater, throughout the day they actually have a puppet show throughout the day where they actually pop out the top there, and that leads right into a dress-up show. So basically you see that blue bin there and you see that green bin there. There's different costumes, and what they do is they get the kids that come on out here, and they bring the kids out and they dress them up and they do a whole little show. So it's nothing new, but it is just a great show, and I just felt like we kind of needed to mention that this year. So right here is the classic Knoebels sign. That means you got to be right next to the Alamo. So if you're familiar with our Let's Eat video, the Alamo is the table service restaurant that's right here in the heart of Knoebels. I mean, seriously, right there's the crystal pool and everything there. Now, why am I showing you the Alamo? Well, they actually have two brand new burgers for this year. They both are $12.75, and the one is called the Eye-Opening Burger, and the other one's called the Q Burger. Now, I kind of looked around here. Now, today is a off day for the park, and it really doesn't give you much information on the actual burgers. They sound fantastic. Oh, actually, guess what? I just found it. Right there is the Q Burger. So the Q Burger is an 8-ounce Alamo burger, which is 8-ounce ground beef with burnt ends, bacon, barbecue sauce, and onion rings. And the other one here is the Eye-Opening Burger, which is right below it, right there. And that is Alamo burger with bacon, hash brown tater tots, egg. Did I read that right? Egg and American cheese. So if you like eggs on your burger, that is the Eye-Opening Burger. So those are the two new menu items at the Alamo right here at Knoebels, right by the main gate there. So those are two things you definitely want to check out this year. Now, if Knoebels has a heart, it's got to be by the Candy Corner and the Wave Swinger and the Galleon. But right here is Casad Day Refresher, which is one of the few places I can't speak of. But the one reason why we're here is they actually, now historically this place is known for their chocolate covered bananas and chocolate cheesecakes and all that kind of stuff here. And of course they also have snow cones. They're also going to have buffalo chicken loaded fries. Yes, so even though they got hot soft pretzels and snow cones and all that, they will be having buffalo chicken loaded fries. So definitely make sure you check it out here. That's something a little bit different for this stand. So I was surprised that this stand actually has something, an item like that, but it is coming this summer. Yet again, buffalo chicken loaded fries at the Casad Day Refresher. All right, well, it wouldn't be a what's new if we're not going to check out the shirt and apparel shop here at Knoebels. Now, every year they've got brand new stuff. Last year, if you watched our what's new video, one of the biggest things they had here was stuff on a haunted mansion. But this year, the newest thing is the 50-year anniversary of the old sawmill ice cream place. But we're going to get to that later. But here are some of the new things here. 26 with Ellisburg. Now over here is where we always find some new stuff, and just like the other stores, right above is where the t-shirt is, and then below is the sizes, so it's easy to see the different designs they have. But over here, last year this was filled with so many Haunted Mansion stuff, and here they actually have the Darling Effect tumblers, so these are brand new. This is definitely a new aspect here. When you come over here, you got some hats and stuff like that, earmuffs. A lot of different shirts and all that. Now, this is the general store that pretty much you can find your generic Knoebels designs here, but there are some new ones here. That tree one is brand new. They got some more of the blue tie-dyes. They also have a lot of hats. So they call this pretty much the shirt shop and apparel. And let's be honest, they've got a lot of shirts and a lot of apparel. But 26 seems to be the new thing here. So if you know what 26 means, let us know in the comments section. But there's a lot of different apparel here, but they actually still do have Haunted Mansion shirts here. This one glows in the dark, and here's all the different residents there. So they still have the Haunted Mansion apparel for the 50th anniversary. That's a good one there too. But like I said, this place is famous. Actually, they got whole racks of them and stuff like that. But this place is famous to find all different kinds of things. They got kids shirts here. They got a little I'm the King with dinosaurs, how to be a pirate. Of course, you got unicorns and stuff like that, whatever your pleasure is. I'm a keeper. I like that one. That's kind of cute. But this is all the different designs they have over here at the shirt apparel shop. So if you missed last year, again, the 50th anniversary stuff, they still have it here. But if you're just looking for general Knoebels stuff, you can't go wrong with this store. All right, we're by the Grand Carousel, but you know what? That's not new. That's been around for decades and years and years and years. But we're coming over this way because I want to show you where to get those Leeds waffles. We showed you earlier that they had the Leeds waffles, but they didn't really, it was in front of the snack shack, but that's not really where you want to go. You want to come over here to Creekside Coffee, which is over here. Now, if you know, this is the old arcade, and it's where the we can actually get your antique photos. But right over here is Creekside Coffee, and this is new. Pretty much it's right across the bridge there, so when you dart across that bridge you're right here. But Creekside Coffee, brand new stuff here, and to bring people over here, they actually have, like I said before, the Leeds waffles. So these are authentic pearl sugar waffles, and they're available in all classic types. And they don't just have that though, so those are $5, by the way. So those are very affordable. But they also have cake balls, birthday cake, chocolate and lemon for $5.50, chocolate chip brownies for $4, and then of course you got the Starbucks stuff here because they proudly serve Starbucks. But the big thing over here is the Leeds waffles, and they sound fantastic. And I'll be honest with you, when I saw it was only $5, that kind of shocked me because I expected it to be a lot more. But this is pretty much a new area, so definitely make sure you check it out this year. All right, so we got a little bit of some new stuff. It's new to me, so they said it's been around for like 3 years. But over here at the Ribu, which is right near the round and the round stand, and of course right there's the Haunted Mansion, they actually have a hot belly sandwich for $9.25. Now, for me, this sounds like you should come with the Lipitor, but definitely you get the rib barbecue, you get the pulled pork, and you get coleslaw on a Kaiser roll for $9.25. So if you're looking for something that is a challenge and something that's very popular here, just make sure you check out the Ribu over there right by the old mill in the center part of Knoebels. All right, we're real back here at the main food court there. Right there's the pizza place. But right here, this is what they call the round stand. So they got a lot of different areas here. As you walk around, there's different menus and stuff like that. So there is something new, but let's talk about what they have here. They have the chicken steaks and the hot sausage here. And then when you walk around this way, you can get drinks right on this side. And when you come all the way over to this side, let me show you what you got here. You've got tater tots and you got pierogies and hot dogs. But what's new this year is actually on the Mexican food side, which is over here. This is still the hot dogs and the pierogies. But right over here, you got the traveling tacos. And the big thing that they have this year that's brand new is the traveling tacos, but they actually have the, zooming in real quick here for you guys. They have the Dorito Queso Nachos. So they got Cool Ranch and they got Nacho and $6.50. So that is the newest thing over here at the round stand in the main food court. Guys, we're back at the pizza place now. I just got more information on the flight, so I want to make sure I'm giving you the most accurate information. So the pizza flight is actually pretty much half a pizza. It's 4 slices, but what it is you actually get the extra cheese, you get the pepperoni, you get the broccoli, and then you get the specialty of the week. So that's going to change every week, usually on Mondays when they flip things out here. But that's what the pizza flight is actually 4 slices of pizza. So if you're doing the math, 4 slices is $16 if you just get all pepperoni. But if you get the pizza flight, which is half a pie, you get pretty much 4 different types of pizza there. All right, so that's everything that's new here at Knoebels for 2024. We're hoping that this Baron Curve gets going for the new year, but what are you most excited about? Most of the stuff that's new is food. Was there a particular food item that got you excited, or does everything just, kind of the same for you? Let us know in the comments section there, and definitely make sure you check out the next video, which is must rides at Knoebels. So if you have one day at Knoebels, what must you do to make it a perfect day? Thank you again for watching, and have yourself a great day as we ride to 125.